Like City have won the race to sign Erling Haaland, and I think that he's using Man City as a stepping stone to get to Real Madrid. I think he's looked at Real Madrid and thought Benzema's on fire. I'm not really going to have much of a chance. So I think he's obviously the financial package of both clubs is going to be amazing, and I think that City accept that he can use the club as a stepping stone for 2 or 3 years. And City, to be fair, have done that really well. They've bought some great players. Some have stayed and some have moved on. And I think it's not a bad strategy, especially if you're making profit. They did it with Ferran Torres, which was quite clever because he was a pretty good goal scorer. And then obviously he wanted to leave, so they sold him. And Leroy Sané as well went to Bayern Munich. So, yeah, I think he's going to go to City. They're going to pay a pretty cheap transfer fee, which is about 62.8 million pounds, which in the current market for a player like him is peanuts. Obviously, he's on about £500,000 a week, if you believe the reports, and his agent, Mino Raiola, will obtain a huge fee. I think also the pull of working with Pep Guardiola with almost guaranteed trophies are going to be interesting. I think that Real Madrid can swallow up even the biggest player, so maybe it's sensible for him to go to City, win a lot, improve as a player under Guardiola, and then obviously try to move to Real Madrid. He's had quite a managed career, to be honest with you. United tried to buy him, I think, once or twice, and he didn't think it was the right step. So fair enough to him. His dad played for City. Obviously, there's pictures of him as a kid with a City shirt on. The only problem with Haaland is the quality's there, the goal scoring's there, the power's there. The only problem is his injury record. He looks like he's been injured quite a bit, and that might be growing pains. It's something that can blight any type of talent. And if he can stay fully fit, it'll be an unbelievable signing because City create oodles of chances, and he's going to score a lot of goals. But yeah, his fitness is the worry. I think also potentially in the Bundesliga, you don't really have many teams that play with low blocks. A lot of teams play kind of counter pressing and pressing. And I think there's a little bit more space. I think City come up against like defensive teams, all especially at home. Nobody like teams go to draw if they can. They park the bus, shall we say, and that might require him to develop a different skill set. However, the amount of chances that City create and the amount of possession they have, he really should be smashing the top of the goal chart. But we'll see. Sometimes you can buy big players and it doesn't work. And sometimes you can buy unknown players and it really works. So we'll have to see. Grealish hasn't really ripped up trees since he's been there. So yeah, I thought all along that Haaland would go. So Haaland to Manchester City, further strengthening them. And I think it's a stepping stone to Real Madrid. But yeah, I think he'll do well, obviously.